What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So let's see. Let's jump straight in. Spirit. Let's get this daily increase for Sagittarius. This is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as your ninth house placement. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that ninth house. But even with that being said, guys, these are general messages. So just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Also, before we jump into what I feel like is already going to be a beautiful message, I want to remind you all that on Thursday of this week, we are going to do our normal live. And we are going to be announcing 4 people to get free personal readings. The way to be entered in to win one of those free personal readings is to go check this reading out right here. All you have to do is comment on it. But I would advise you to, if you're interested and curious about how the Manjula Awakening does their personal readings and the pricing and the changes that are coming to the channel, then I would encourage you to watch it. But if you wanted them to just want the reading, all you got to do is comment on it. All right. I love y'all. Let's jump in. So the energy, the goddess, god, or guardian that is watching over us on this beautiful day is Kali Ma. Ooh, spiritual transformation. Now, I can say, ooh, because if y'all watch my channel and if y'all follow me and if you're one of the 400 people that watched my vulnerable moment from yesterday, October the 8th, then you'll know why that's very intriguing, especially considering that we have Ra at the bottom of the deck talking about share your gift. So Sagittarius, what I'm getting from this, what it is immediately telling me is that you're going to experience something similar to that. Okay. And once you experience something similar to that experience from my thank you video, or we gotta talk thank you Sagittarius video, you're going to see it transforming. And it's literally, like I said in that reading, it's literally just through identification and through not holding in that identification. Okay. But let's see. Let's jump in. I don't even want to waste no time because this feels like it's going to be a beautiful daily increase. And Spirit, I'm here for it. So let's see. Spirit, what is the message here for the Sagittarius collective to help them increase their day? What is the message here for Sagittarius? Make sure you're getting your rest. We have the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. The Devil card is in the challenge or obstacle position. The 10 of Wands. And the 5 of Swords. Okay. Spiritual transformation it is. Easy energy to navigate. I'd say hell no. They don't want to go. So what I'm seeing here, what today is trying to usher in is for you to clearly see things that are where you have to cut away things that are no longer serving you. The opportunity for the day is the Queen of Swords. How this opportunity is presenting itself is in the form of a spiritual transformation. So there is something internally. So I feel like what's going on is you must identify these things, and then you must begin to take action steps towards severing ties with these. Okay, it's the Queen of Swords for me really does talk about being honest with yourself, getting that clear perspective, and being objective. Objective is the hard part, right? Because you do have to set that emotions aside in order to be objective here. Because like I said, I feel like that this objective is on the inside. Now, the challenge here is the Devil card. Could be a Capricorn that presents some type of challenge today. But I'm going to tell you really what this is. At least this is what I feel like it is. This is that codependence inside. This is that, the opportunity is to cut something away today. The challenge is that this codependency, this toxicity is deep rooted. It's deep rooted. It's damn near requires surgery, right? So the way through this is the 10 of Wands. And what that's telling me is you got to begin to just lay the situation, lay the burden down. Easier said than done. Yes, it is. And I'm going to tell you why it's so much easier said than done. It's almost easy to be like, okay, you're right. Keep on picking these knuckleheads that don't want to love me, and then I sacrifice myself for it. That alone is laying it down. But then when you take your ass right back to that riverside and pick it right back up, that's the heavy part. You keep on wanting to go back to go pick his burden up. Here's what's saying. The way through this is to lay it down once and for all. And I'm going to do you one better. When you lay this burden down, set it on fire. And not in a malicious way. I'm setting this motherfucker on fire because I need to see the path forward so that I don't get too scared to start coming back to this burden. So I'm going to set it on fire. So not only does this not exist for me to come back to it, there go your confirmation. What's my girl say? Unveiled by Amber. I just found her. She's beautiful. I love her readings. But it's the confirmations for me. But did y'all catch it? I'm going to burn my burden with the intent to know that once I set this to flame, I can't come back to this no more. But I'm not going to allow the abandonment and the fear that I'm releasing it and I won't have it no more to keep me from doing it. I'm also going to know that as I am lighting this on fire, it is lighting my pathway to the next moment when I got to lay the next burden down and set that bitch on fire too. You know what I'm saying? That's the way through it. And that's the way you got to begin to look at it. I identify it. I'm setting it on fire. And I am allowing it to illuminate the path forward. Meaning that as long as that burden, 9 times out of 10, as heavy as these motherfuckers are, they gonna burn for a little while. Okay? So that means that as long as that burden that you have burnt to light your pathway, as long as it is illuminating your pathway, you can always remember what is the illumination for this portion of my journey. Because the illumination for your girl, for my portion of my journey, is to identify when I am trying to hold, when I am sacrificing myself just to hold on to something. Right? I'm setting that burden down and I'm lighting it on fire. And for a little while, that is the illumination for my pathway. So when I began to struggle with letting something go that the universe is clearly taking away, I have to remember the illumination is reminding me to ask, are you gripping or are you releasing? Are you in flow? Right? Move forward. And so what's on the other side, it's going to be a struggle. I'm not going to make it pretty. It's going to be a struggle. You're constantly going to have to check in with yourself. Constantly going to have to check in with yourself. Because you do, as long as this illumination is up, you do run the risk of self-sabotage. Okay, Sagittarius? But awareness is the best preventative treatment. Okay? Now, I feel like I hammered that in. It's 8 minutes. If y'all still rocking with me, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. I'm about to jump in and see how this relates to your career, how it relates to your blessing of the day, how it relates to your love life, and then I'm also going to ask a yes or no question. So if you want to follow me forward, let's go. But don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. All right, family, let's get it. Let's get it. I cannot tell you how much lighter I feel just from that release yesterday. So I thank you. I really do thank you for everybody that watched it. I've not gotten the chance to read the comments. Spirit won't let me, and I'm okay with that. But I want to just thank y'all in advance. Thank y'all in advance. All right, Spirit, what's good? What's going on for the money and career messages for Sagittarius? There is something to do with the toxic work environment. Okay, so I've got a job offer coming in for Sagittarius. There's something about the work environment that brings out that paradigm, that thought process, right? That desire to hold on to something because it's something about it feels good. Something about it feels like it's what I want. So I'm holding on to it at the expense of me. There's something like that inside of the environment at this job place, okay? So the way through this is the creative energy. So looking at the way through this, with this here, with creativity and the 5 of Swords, there is definitely going to have to be a creative way that you address this self-sabotaging energy, but there's also some sort of creative compromise that you're able to make inside of this job offer. And it does require you to put in the work to identify it. It requires you to utilize that King of Swords energy that really knows how to communicate, that knows how to talk. It's really not that it's that air energy, but it's really that Gemini energy that knows how to figure out who I'm talking to and how do I talk to you in order to get you over on my side. It's that energy, but it's not in a manipulative way, but that is an art, that is a skill, that is a gift from the universe. Okay, if yielded with proper intention. But I do feel like that there is an opportunity inside of this job offer that you can create or negotiate a creative compromise here, okay? Especially if you dress the part, especially if you act, if you stand in the presence of your true, if you stand in your authenticity in the presence of this shadow, facing this shadow, if you stand in your true authenticity, I do feel like that it's gonna be like, well, damn, they know what they're talking about. Let's come on, because it sound like your intention is for it to work better for you, because you have an internal wounding. You have an internal wounding from this, about this, but you addressing this is like, ooh, they care about their workplace. They want to clean the workplace up. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I am literally on an incline. I'm on a high from that release last night. So I encourage y'all not to fight y'all. All right, Spirit, what's the blessing of the day here for my sexy Sagittarius? You do have to be optimistic. Even though these are gloomy colors here, you have to be optimistic here. Kali Ma really is lighting your way right now. And it requires you to be creative in order to see it. It requires you, like, there's a spark. What some people could perceive as destruction. What's that one movie? Spirit, the horse, the little cartoon horse, where the Indians, they call, is it that? The horses, it's not even the Indians, it's the flower. It's the flower, the man flower. But it's the fire. So how have you been using your flame? Have you been using your flame for destruction or for creation? That's really what the energy of today, that's what's been transformed in the collective right now. It's how you're choosing to use your flame, your spark. All right, let's get back into it. What's the blessing of the day here for Sag? Something to do with relationships. There's some type of relation, like your relationships are getting energized. We got joy though. Taking a chance. Some relationship, Spirit is telling you to rest. Clear up this toxicity inside of you. Because there is a relationship that is getting energized and it's going to bring a lot of smiles. Like smile, it's like you are going to be smiling, smiles are going to be smiling back at you. It's going to be smiles all around. Meaning that this is just going to, like with me saying that it's going to be smiles all around you, this is going to inspire a lot of people. This relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic. Whatever this relationship is, it is untying a lot of knots, and a lot of people are going to smile. Hey, you might have a few haters, but it ain't gonna matter, because even the motherfucking haters at some point in time is going to smile upon this relationship. Do you hear me? It is going to require you to take a chance and make sure you're setting firm boundaries, not wavering on your boundaries. Wow, look what's back here. There is a need to take caution, but there is going to be confirmation along the way, and it's protected. And love, oh my goodness. I don't know, Sag. That's what's coming through for your blessing of the day. So rest assured. Make sure that you're cleaning up yourself. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. I see absolutely like the only cards that have another person in them here on this reading. Even the job offer has one person. Okay? So I feel like that this is purely about Sagittarius. Now we ain't dived into the love yet. But these energies, this is really addressing that internal voice. You see how he's holding his head. This voice is like, hey, don't forget about me. What about this? What about that? And it's like, oh. And then this is being controlled by this toxic thought process. So I feel like that this is all internally. And I feel like that right now Spirit is saying, rest assured, my young one. Rest assured, you take care of you take care of your inside, and I'm rearranging the outside to give you what it is that you've been wanting. I'ma take it. I claim it. Alright, Sag, let's move into the yes no port. Y'all know what I'm forgetting. If y'all, let me just take the whole thing because it is next. Ooh, y'all, if y'all still rocking with me, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. Also, now that we're getting close to the end of this video, don't forget to go check out that announcement video to be entered in for a chance to win one of those free personal readings, guys. All right, Spirit, what is the self-care message of the day for my sexy Sagittarius? So it says choice. This was at the top of the deck, and I looked straight at it. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. Exactly. Worry not, my beautiful young one. You take care of the inside, and I'm taking care of the outside. Your message from the universe, my love. We also have needs. Do you need more time to yourself? A break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter. And it's time to honor them. And I'm just gonna say this because it popped in mind. I needed y'all yesterday. I needed to release. I needed to feel like somebody was hearing me. And y'all gave that to me. And y'all gave it to me because guess what? I wouldn't made it happen. What you need? What do you need? Don't rely on other knuckleheads outside of you to give you what you need. What do you need? Put in the action steps to go after what you need. Make the choice to put your needs first. And then sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. Just let it go. Just let it go. You don't have to have some thought out elaborate plan of no longer allowing that childhood trait to affect you in your everyday life anymore. You don't have to have a big drawn out thought out plan. Just let it go, and remember that because you're letting it go and you're setting it to flame, that it is the illumination for this time. So yes, it is okay to remember and to check in with that illumination. What's my flame looking like? Okay, it still might be, it still might be affecting me. So don't forget to look up. Don't forget to look up and check the flame, okay? Because you are sovereign, my love. You are the queen or king of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. Bam. Just like that. It's my son's word. Bam. All right, Sag. Let's go ahead and start asking our yes or no questions. Spirit Sagittarius has a yes or no question. What is the answer? Spirit Sagittarius has a yes or no question. What is the answer? Thank you. There's something better. Get more information because you're ready. There's something better. There's something better. Start asking those tough questions. Start speaking those tough truths. That's that get more information. That is that Queen of Swords. Because only through being able to do this Queen of Swords are you really able to see that something doesn't match where you're headed. Or that something doesn't work. Or that something has to be changed. Or something. Because you are ready. You are good enough to do this, to speak this truth, to make this move, is going to be successful. My God. What is this, Sagittarius? Let me know in the comments. How is this hitting for y'all's intuition right now? I can't wait to watch the playback. I don't even want to do the love messages. Choices, needs, release, sovereign. There's something about it. You've been fighting for something. Back to this message. Some of you out that works. The first message, I don't ever, whenever I say something in a reading, at least one or two people needed it, okay? But here's what's coming through as well. There could be a toxic work environment, right? There could be a very toxic work environment that you're afraid to step away from. You keep on holding on to at the expense of losing yourself. Well, there's a job offer coming in. And you're being told to ask all of the right questions. Just by asking those questions, I feel like that you're able to affect a change inside of that new job offer as well. There's something about you speaking your truth and standing in the face of adversity, still in your authenticity and not wavering, that is going to bring about something transformative. That's just the best way I could put it. It is definitely something majorly transformative. It allows some type of relationship is able to get bonded. What is it called? Welded together. Like it something is bonded together because of a truth. Because of the information and the way that it is spoken. Let's see, what is the message of love here today for Sagittarius spirit? What is the message of love here? Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. There is a need to trust this situation. It is safe for you to trust the way that one or two, Lord. It is safe for you to trust the way that this situation is playing out. Because someone is undergoing some sort of spiritual transformation. That's here twice. Let me get my arm together, Sag. Spiritual transformation, and spiritual transformation is the last two words in this sentence here. So there's definitely, as far as your love life goes, there's definitely here's what I'm going to tell you, Sagittarius. I don't know who this is for. I don't know how this is resonating for you. There's a need to try to work less at this connection. Try to work less at this connection. Working too hard at this connection is really the thing that's not allowing the spiritual transformation to take place. That's where I rest this here. There's already something about this connection here, Sagittarius, that is sovereign. I'm just going to put it like it is. There's already something that's sovereign, okay? So there's already something that's meant to be, there's something already ordained about this bond, okay? But until this spiritual transformation can truly take place, it isn't able to get the proper connection. It's not able. The weld is unable to stick. It's not sticking. So just trust the process here, okay? Just trust the process. And if there is, because I feel like there is a separation inside of this situation here. If there is, it's for you to do your work on you. I put you up on game. Them too. But that ain't none of your business, okay? This is for you. This is just work on you. Take care of you. And the rest of this is going to kind of unfold on it. It's going to unfold on its own. And the secret to it is because by you taking care of you, it's actually holding space for this other person to go through almost the exact same thing, if I'm being honest with you. But we're going to leave that right there because it seems like it might be another reading. All right, Spirit, can you please close this message up for the sign of Sagittarius? Guys, I hope that you were able to find the guidance that you were seeking on this journey today in this reading. If you were, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Your prayers are being answered, Sagittarius. It says your prayers have been received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you did not expect. That's that surrendering that control as well. Embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. But you got to be authentic with what you're really wishing for, okay? And be honest with yourself. Boy, I love it. Y'all know I love it when a reading just comes together like that. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. I love you, Sagittarius. And in all that we say, and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sagittarius.